Hi, this is Jim Kwik with Kwik Learning, and I'm here to help you learn quickly. We're in our offices here in Westchester, New York. This is one of our training rooms that we teach speed reading and memory. And this video I'm making is for you as a student. If you are a student or the parent of a student, either high school or college or graduate school, or if you're always taking continuing education, or you need to take, go for continuing education credit somewhere, this video I think you'll get a lot out of. Now, this is something that's probably a program that's near and dear to my heart because this is the program I started my career with. I don't know if you know my story, but 18 years ago, when I first got into college, I was very ill prepared. The school system was incredible, but they showed me what to learn, but they didn't show me how to learn. Like, they teach me math, science, and history, but they didn't teach, there was no class on speed reading. There was no class on memory. There was no class on advanced study skills or thinking skills or listening skills. And so when I got to school, literally the first year, after 2 weeks of cramming during midterms and writing papers, I collapsed. And I woke up in the hospital 2 days later, not knowing where I was, thinking there just has to be a better way. And I created this program that I call Kwik Student as literally not to teach it to other people, but the program that I wanted for myself, because I knew that working harder wasn't the answer. Because I was working as hard as I could, and until my body and my mind just gave out. And so I knew the answer had to be working smarter, and that put me on a whole quest to study accelerated learning and multiple intelligence theory and different learning styles and different modalities like speed reading and memory enhancement. And I put it all together, literally hundreds and hundreds of books, hundreds of different classes and events I would go to, and I put it into a simple, easy-to-use, bite-sized program that I call Kwik Student. Now, if you are an adult, and maybe you're one of our students as it is, and you're watching this because you're a parent, you know that we have two primary programs that we teach in our office or online. It's a 5-week program based around memory, or a 5-week program based on speed reading. Right? What Kwik Student is, it takes the best out of those two systems and applies it specifically towards schoolwork. So if you're a student watching this, or you have a student in your life that you like to be able to gift this to, this is what the program is about. It's upgrading 3 must-have skills for academic success. All right. So basically, if you imagine like a triangle, like this, the triangle has legs because it needs a good foundation, right? And so what it is I teach you 3 skills. The first one is quick recall, because you need to have a good memory, because there's no point in learning something, whether it's math, history, science, politics, anything, if you're not going to recall it. Because people will go to a class, and then within 2 days, they say upwards of 80-90% of it can completely be lost, what the professor taught. So that's a big challenge. So learning is remembering. Socrates says that. So I'm going to give you, like when you go through this program, 5 trainings, literally 5 weeks, one a week for 5 weeks on how to improve your memory. And we're going to remember things like chemical equations, math formulas. We're going to cover vocabulary words. We'll do a whole thing, on remembering things like scientific equations and so many important things that you tell me, because I'm customizing this program around your studies on how to improve your memory. The second area of Kwik Student is reading. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have 3 sessions together where I'm going to teach you the best of what I know to be able to improve your reading speed. Because let's face it, in high school, for example, you're spending about 40 hours a week in class. But in college, maybe you're spending only 12 to 15 hours. But the rest of the time, you're supposed to spend 2 or even 3 hours for every hour you spend inside class. And that's a lot more reading, right? A lot more reading of your textbooks and your novels. And so what I'm going to teach you in Kwik Reading is the ability to improve your reading speed. Not just a little bit, but a lot. All right? So how would you like to have better reading speed? But not only reading speed, but reading focus. If you're watching this and you're a student and you have trouble focusing on your studies, then this program really is for you. If you're trying to study something and your mind wanders, or you start daydreaming, or you start looking around, in your environment, trying to distract yourself, this is going to help you with that. But not only is it going to help with reading speed and reading focus, it's also going to help you with reading retention and reading comprehension. All right, this is not one of those kind of skimming kind of classes where you kind of get the gist of it and you start skipping a lot of words. This is about actually reading everything you need to for your class and actually remembering more what you read and comprehending it also. And then the third area that Kwik Student deals with is the area of study. Study. Like, how do you maximize and really optimize your study environment? What are the absolute best study tips that I know of to help you to get more out of the work that you're already doing? It's because the promise of this program, Kwik Student, is to get better grades in less time. How would you like to get better test scores or better grades, better exam scores, better results on your papers in a fraction of the time that it takes you normally, or even your fellow students or your friends? And that's what the program is. But it's not a magic pill, because it's what it is. It's a magic process. Because you're not working hard, what you're doing is you're working smart. And if you're working hard on top of it, it just supercharges everything you're doing. And that's really what the program is based on. We do 5 weeks of this, we do 2 weeks of this, and then we do 3 weeks of the actual reading. All right? And as a thank you for enjoying this program and enrolling in it, we have a very special introductory offer where I'm going to give you 4 gifts. All right, 4 gifts, 4 bonus trainings, if you will, that we've never released before. And the first one is when you're in lectures, right? You're sitting in a lecture hall, you're sitting in your classroom. If you're one of those students that has trouble really paying attention, then the next module, it's a bonus training, bonus lesson. It's called Kwik Listening. Kwik Listening, because that's an important skill to be able to immediately pay attention. And so I'm going to give you that training as a gift. The second training that you're going to get is something called Kwik Math, because we live in a world full of numbers. And if you want to be kind of like unleash the mental calculator inside your mind, then you're going to love this session. I'm going to teach you how to do basic math inside your head. And that's a bonus gift from me to you. The third session is probably one of the most important giveaways that you're going to get. This giveaway, literally, it's thousands of dollars of information all in this one training, and that's how to master your textbooks. I mean, let's face it, you're going through college. Not only are you spending tens of thousands of dollars, for university studies, but you're spending hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds of dollars on textbooks every single semester, every single year. The challenge is 90% of the people that look at and actually try to study a textbook, they do it the wrong way. Actually, I think there was a university study, University of Chicago, talked about that. And so why waste your time? So in this session, I'm literally going to break down the step-by-step process for really studying your textbook. So even if, in addition to what you're learning in class, that if you have your textbook, it literally helps you to maximize, almost through osmosis, all that information in a textbook right inside your brain, right? And that's a bonus training. And then the fourth training that you're going to get as a gift for enrolling in this program right now is Ask Me Anything. Because, at the end of going through this training, which is, 5 weeks and 2 weeks and 3 weeks, that's 10 weeks together, plus an extra 3 weeks of bonus trainings, that's 13 weeks. I'm going to give you a 14th week as a bonus gift, and that's basically Ask Me Anything, where I'm going to do a call out to you, and you're going to tell me what questions do you have. Plus every single one of these trainings has a forum right below the training, these webinars, that you can ask any kind of questions that you have, and I'll be there. Along with my coaches to be able to answer those kind of questions. But as a bonus gift, the 14th week will be Ask Me Anything. And then so tell me the areas that we didn't cover yet, and we'll improve it right there and then. Right? So that's the fourth gift. And then as a thank you, if you order right now for a limited time, today, I'm going to give you for a fifth bonus gift, and that is 1-year access. Okay? Because when you enroll in this program, you have immediate access to week 1, and then every single week, 7 days literally after you engage in the first session, you get the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and so on. And so what happens if you can't make those? So what we're going to do is for 365 days, a full year, 12 months if you will, going to allow you to access any of the replays for this for the entire year. for entire school year basically. So let's say you want to be able to learn something, and here in the Quick Recall, for example, maybe you want to cover something like foreign languages, and we'll cover that in this program. That's something you want to be able to customize. Just put your your response once you enroll. I'm going to ask you to fill out this form specifically what you want to cover, and we'll add that. So if you want to learn a foreign language, put that there. But I'm also going to give you, as a bonus gift, a full year of accessing all this training. Okay, so you can be able to go through it, learn the stuff, repeat the stuff. Let's say you have to take another class on Spanish. You could review what you're doing 6 months later, with the foreign language module. So I want to thank you for watching this video, this very short video, and I encourage you to enroll in this program if you'd like to be able to join me, because I would love to be your tutor. I would love to be your student coach, if you will. And again, a coach is not somebody who knows more than you. They've just seen probably what you do. When you do it great, he gets you to kind of do it. Just like Michael Jordan has a coach, any major sports athlete or business person have coaches, actors and actresses have coaches also as well. So I want to be your mind coach, your brain coach, if you will. So thanks again for watching this video. You can find out all the information down below. Click on the link if you want to enroll, or if you want to be able to enroll, your student. If you're a parent, to have you as one of these limited spots. And thank you very much for watching, and I wish you